Hello there, I'm Vaya, and welcome to No Good Noelle. Now, this is another game that Nom Nom Nummy rated, and I want to try, so let's just get into it. Ooh, pretty. Two snow sprites are wandering about. We really shouldn't be this far in. Fine, it's fine. How much further do you want to go? I bet there's imps there. Oh, come on, Noelle. Do you even know what an imp looks like? Of course I do. Really? Have you seen one? I've seen pictures. Well, I've seen plenty in person. Trust me, there aren't any here. We still shouldn't be this far out. There's plenty of snowflakes to study at home. And this is why you'll always stay an amateur. Huh. How are you gonna impress the master with snowflakes falling from any cloud? No, to really improve, you have to study the old grades. Ergo, the snow from mountaintops. There's snowflakes there from hundreds of years ago. Even so, the master can't be impressed if he's already left by the time we get back. My dad will keep him busy until we're back. Trust me. Look! What a beautiful snowflake. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't look that much different, honestly. Look closer. See the center? Now that's craftsmanship. I studied this baby and my skills are gonna soar like stars. Noelle didn't think it was possible to improve upon perfection, but kept it to herself. Nothing was ever good enough for Ivy when it came back to her snowflakes. I'm glad you found something good. Can we go back now? In just a bit. We didn't even climb the mountain yet. Imps would really have to show up before Ivy would be ready to return home. If the master leaves before you get to study the snowflake, this was all for nothing. Okay, good point. Let's go back then. Yes, thank you. They returned to Ivy's place. Well, would you look at that? The master hasn't even shown up yet. You should be happy about that. I am, because I was right, as usual. You worried over nothing. Again. So, how is that snowflake? Let's first try to replicate it. Let's? As in, me too? Yes, you too. You really need to step up your game if you want to be accepted as an apprentice. I think we both know I have a snowflake's chance in hell. Noelle! What? Don't say that. I want to go study together, don't you? Of course, but you know... Then quit whining. I'll show you my secret technique today, so do your best. He's not even here to see me. Your best! Ivy... Best! Alright, show me then. They practice until evening. See? That one's not half bad. Compared to Ivy's creations, Noelle's snowflake looked like a turd. But it was better than what she had managed to create previously. You could actually tell it was a snowflake at first glance now. Well, your secret technique did the trick, I guess. You're welcome. I really am. Thankful, I mean. Maybe after a few days I can... Ivy, you have a guest. He's here. Crap, oh crap. I haven't come up with any new designs lately. Don't worry, Ivy. Your old ones are good too. Good luck, you can do it. You're coming too. Ivy's father is chit-chatting with an old friend. A master snowflake maker who has come to see Ivy, and Ivy alone. This her? She big now. Can't recognize her almost. Says Master Zhu. I cannot say that word with an accent as heavy as he is. That's her. How about some coffee? Do you want milk in yours? Thanks for pussies. Why you laugh? Pussycat loves drinking milk. Okay, fair. Ivy's father disappears into the kitchen, chuckling. Master blah 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 turns to Ivy and Noelle. Why you want to be apprentices? Noelle is surprised to hear him use a plural, but doesn't want to assume anything. His accent really was quite thick. Well, what can I say? I think I have a lot to offer. Yes, your mother is very good at magic too. I have big expectations. If not, I wouldn't have come. What about you? Me? Yes. Oh, I just want to study with Ivy. I probably wasn't a good answer, but Noelle couldn't think of anything else. Lucky for her, Ivy's father comes back with the coffee. So, what do you think of your little Ivy? Did you see her snowflakes yet? No need to see them here. I will look at them at the globe tomorrow. Ivy's eyes lit up. She's always wanted to see her snowflakes on the big snow globe. You could truly appreciate their beauty and details inside it. Not to even mention, this gray gave her an extra day to perfect the new design in her head. Tomorrow at midday exactly. Do you understand? Midday, gotcha. I'm looking forward to it. You come too. Sure, I want to see Ivy snowflakes on the globe too. And yours. We'll see about that, I guess. Sounds like you need milk in your coffee. Huh? Gushy pussy. Get it now. Oh my god. I'm going home now. Aw, sorry. I'd go home too. Ivy walks Noelle halfway home. Seriously though, show your snowflakes. I don't want to say that again. Meow meow, I'm okay. I don't have any illusions about my skills. You're not even going to try? How often do you think you get to show off your snowflakes to a master? He's here for you, Ivy. He invited you, too. And you'll be there. Midday at Snow Globe Hall. Be there or face my wrath. Don't worry, I wouldn't miss it for the world. And bring your A-game. We're going to do this together. I'll try, but that's all I needed to hear. Good night. Or should I say, meow meow? Enough with the cat jokes. Noelle throws a snowball at Ivy. She misses. Ooh, you wanna fight? You wanna catfight me? The scaredy cat runs home before Ivy can prepare her massive, oversized snowball to break Noelle's neck with. Sheesh, that's right, run away before the imps come and eat you. Oh, welcome home, darling. Mother is attempting to feed Noelle's 5 younger siblings. She had only ever wanted 3 children, but ended up pregnant again. And to top it all off, she got triplets the last time. I hope you ate at Ivy's. We have nothing left but scraps. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. So I asked that restaurant if they need someone to deliver ads for them again. Mom, that pays pennies. Pennies that we need, sweetheart. If you could just hand them to people on your way to wherever. Sounds like you already have them. It's only 80 or so flyers. No, none of that. Noelle, you are an adult, so start acting like it. You can't expect to be keep living here for free while I'm killing myself to keep roof over your heads and... Yes, you're right, I'm sorry. I'll do it, of course. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate it. Noelle tells everyone goodnight and retreats to the shared bedroom. The next day, she leaves the house nice and early in order to hand out the restaurant flyers. But despite her best efforts, she can't get rid of them all before midday. I promised Ivy I'd be there with her. I should dunk these flyers into the trash where they belong. It's not like the restaurant owners will know. Everyone has been throwing these out anyway. Or more like I have my own promises to keep. Mom is the one who promised these ads delivered. What the hell is her problem anyway? I'm only living with her because she's the one asking me to. Why'd you have so many kids if you can't afford... No, of course I can't just dunk them. The kids nor the flyers. Instead, she takes them with her to the Snow Globe Hall. The hallowed halls of Snow Globe echo as she advertises away. Tastiest stew in town. She offers a flyer to a random passerby who avoids her like the plague. Nothing like a hot meal to fix that attitude, sir. Sadly, there aren't many people here. Try some today. It's really tasty. Shut up. Oh, good day, master. Jotelinen. Jotelinen. Okay. Now why you scream? It's scared place. Shut up. He commands his booming voice that fills the whole hall. Well, I just wanted everyone to know about these amazing meals at our local restaurant. She hands him one of the flyers. He takes a good long look. Beer any good? Sure, I think. They both ogle at the ads for a good while. There isn't anything to talk about, and Ivy still hasn't shown up. Waste of time. The master says finally as he walks towards the great snow globe at the end of the hall. A magical barrier surrounding the globe becomes undone as he approaches. Come make snowflake. Huh? Me? Why you always ask me? Yes, if I talk to you, I mean you. Make snowflake now. They're really not that good. I will see. Already embarrassed, Noelle steps up to the globe. This is her first time standing up this close to it. To think her god-awful snowflakes would be reflected for the whole hall to see in all their sloppiness. Well? Okay. She tries to recall the secret techniques Ivy shared with her yesterday. And then she does her best to conjure up the very finest snowflake she can. Thank goodness there are barely any people in the hall after all. Because that snowflakes look like, well, it's shit. I know, I'm sorry. You don't practice. There was no denying that. She practiced when she was with Ivy, but alone? Hardly ever. You give ads. It's a waste of time. Why not practice? I have to make ends meet. Making snowflakes just isn't going to cut it. Not with such bad results, no. Yeah. Ivy isn't here. I'm going. Huh? I'm going. Bye. She'll be here in a bit. She's probably running late because she stayed up all night making snowflakes. It happens a lot. Please wait a little longer for her. Masha looks irritated, but then pulls the restaurant ad from his pocket. What kind of beer? Oh, well, I think there was, They talk about beers and stews for a while. Ivy walks in, looking pleased with herself. Her father follows soon after. Hello, hello. You're both here already. Enough time wasted. Make your snowflake now. Gladly. Let's get right into it. Effortlessly, she conjures up a snowflake on the great globe. An absolutely stunning one. One that Noelle had never seen her make before. How's that? Just a little something I cooked up last night. Master, I forgot how to pronounce it, is observing the snowflake closely. He is clearly impressed. Very good. It's art even. Thank you. So, then it is settled? Will you be making Ivy your apprentice now? I'll think about it. Huh? What's there to think about? See you tomorrow. I will let you know what happens. Wait, what about Noelle? Done. Huh? Goodbye. Oh, I will try the beer also. Thank you for idea. He gives Noelle a nod, and with that, the master leaves. He's always like that. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll take you under his wing. What about you, Noelle? He wasn't very impressed with me. Both Ivy and her dad gave Noelle a look of pity. It makes her feel worse. But anyway, I need to go spread these flyers around. Alright, are you coming over once you're done with that? We bought special pastries, but it looks like the master forgot the pronunciation, would rather drink beer. So someone's gonna have to eat it. I got you covered. Mel gives Ivy a reassuring smile, letting her know she's okay. Even though she's not really that okay. It's not like she expected anything different, but still. It was a bummer. It takes her a while to get the flyers headed out with a long face. The next day, Noelle is fixing one of her younger brother's socks when there's a knock at the door. It's Master, of all people. Good day? Good day. Ivy's dad told me where you live. Noelle wishes he hadn't. Come in, I guess. There isn't much she can offer the old man, but she hits him some water. The pipes creak and howl ominously as she fills the pot. It's been like this for a while. They would definitely have to get someone to take a look soon. Here you go. Sorry, it's not coffee. Noelle is ashamed, but Master doesn't seem to mind. Thank you. He takes a sip of the water. I thought about your snowflake. Yesterday I said 2 harsh things. Yeah, well, your snowflake very ugly, but I can help. Huh? Do you want to be apprentice? Noelle almost chokes on her water. Did she hear that right? Her? An apprentice? Then her and Ivy could keep making snowflakes together like they've always talked about. But wait, there was an issue with that too. I'd love to, really, I'm so honored. But I can't leave my mother here alone. Not to even mention she can't afford to move elsewhere. I think you must leave. I came over here. Set up workshop and everything. All ready for apprentice. Hope and excitement creeps into Noelle's heart. Is this really happening? Master looks around the house. Your houses suck. No tact. It wasn't meant as an insult. He just completely lacks tact. Snowflake making is a steady job, even as apprentice. You can work and learn. Now say yes, no. I won't ask again. Yes. Good. Then tomorrow first thing morning, you know where workshop are? Yes, I'll be there. Thank you so much. No need for thanks. You will work hard. As soon as Master has left, Mom shows up, squealing and clapping her hands together in excitement. Yes, Noelle, you're amazing. Someone was eavesdropping, I see. Oh, sweetie, I'm so proud of you. Go on, say it. Anything you want, I'll get for dinner tonight. Huh, already blowing my money, are we? Don't be ridiculous. This is worth celebrating. The first ever snowflake maker in our family. My daughter. I've got to tell Ivy. Noelle quickly finishes fixing her brother's socks and dashes out the door. Ivy's father lets her in the house. Good, you're here. He looks mighty serious today. Ivy's in her room. Ivy, I have some incredible news. The room is oddly quiet. Ivy too. She isn't doodling new designs or scurrying about as usual. What's up? Her voice is joyless. Noelle's mood drops like a boulder off a cliff. Is everything okay? I don't know. What's wrong? This stupid old coot rejected me. Can you believe it? Right then and there, Noelle's words stopped for a brief moment. I don't understand. Me neither. What's wrong with that master? I'm beyond qualified to be an apprentice. Oh, Ivy, I don't know what to say. Maybe that new design was too wild, but I thought he liked it. Screw this. Ivy throws a bunch of her sketches into the trash. Don't, they're good. Clearly not. The corner of Ivy's eyes glimmers as she starts ripping through her sketchbooks. All Noelle can do is to stop Ivy is to hug her, which she does. Ivy shakes but won't cry. She has been humiliated enough. Crying would mean defeat. A few moments pass. What news did you have? What? You said you had some good news. Tell her. This isn't really the best time, but I'll tell you later. I could really use something positive right through now. Noelle felt strangely nervous, like she had been caught doing something bad. But this is something that is going to have to be addressed sooner or later. It's better to get it out the way. Being secretive was only going to make things more difficult. Well, I have no idea why, but Master asked me to be his apprentice. And I said yes. The silence was expected. The disgust on Ivy's face wasn't. Confusion or anger maybe, but disgust? Sorry. It's not your fault. Oh, I should have waited to tell you some other time. That's what you're sorry about? Huh? Sounds like you still intend to take the offer. Oh, well, I mean... Noelle, how could you do this? Obviously, I thought you were an apprentice too. I thought it was both of us. Like we were hoping for. How the fuck did you get accepted and I didn't? Did you offer him something? Huh? A little favor, maybe? That's not it at all. Do you think I would ever? Screw you, Noelle. Get out. Why are you angry at me? It's not my fault you flunked, is it? Get out! Abby holds up a sketchbook, threatening to throw it at Noelle. So she leaves. But not before running into Ivy's father. What's with the yelling? Is everything okay? Ivy slams the door shut, locking herself in her room. Probably not. Don't take it personally. You know how much apprenticeship meant to her. Yeah. I thought she'd feel better with you here, since you both got rejected. I wasn't rejected. She puts on her shoes and leaves Ivy's father to process what he just heard. When she returns home, Mom has roasted them a whole chicken, and the potatoes even have butter on them. Everyone is happy and proud of Noelle, and her younger siblings are all in their stomachs full for once. Just seeing everyone in such high spirits makes Noelle forget her new worries a bit. Yes, she's doing the right thing by becoming an apprentice, she tells herself. Ivy could always find something else to do with herself. Noelle has to look out for her own for once. Even though Ivy's family had been so supportive and kind to her, suddenly she feels guilty again, but shoves a piece of chicken in her mouth and to forget all about it. It tasted bitter. It's a brand new day. Noelle has arrived to Master's workshop first thing in the morning, as promised. Good tomorrow. What? No, I meant morning. You don't say that, huh? Good morning. See those clouds on the floor? On the floor sat some flat clouds, barely hovering off the ground. Both due this week. We filled them with snowflakes today. Not with my snowflakes, I hope. Yours, of course. No, come and watch. I teach you how to make good snowflake. He gestures Noelle towards a humongous snowflake. It almost looks like a small tree. Mass production. See the branches? From the edges of the snowflakes start growing more snowflakes as he conjures them up. They drift gently towards the land on top of a cloud, where they disappear into. The cloud gets a little fuller. Simple process. This snowflake design simple also. I made both very simple for you. Because you're simple also, eh? He's joking, nudging Noelle's shoulder. Well, we'll see if you made it simple enough. Now see here, like so. Master shows Noelle how exactly he conjures up the snowflakes. It's the exact opposite way Ivy always taught her. She couldn't have taught me wrong on purpose, could she? But she soon shakes the thought away. No, she wanted us both to become apprentices. Why would she sabotage that? Did you understand? Noelle tries, and after some figuring out, gets a few snowflakes forming on some of the branches. What do you know? It is really simple. Good. Now get all the branches to produce. Produce? What was wrong? No. Once you know this one with your eyes shut, come next one. Good luck. Make us coffee. Wait, before you go, can I ask you something? Ask away. Why did you take me as your apprentice? What about Ivy? You work hard, Noelle, and you are honest. Those are some conclusions to draw after meeting me once. Shut up. You was on time, and you had the ads with you from work. So I saw you were reliable and not slacker. But Ivy's a million times better than I am. You saw her snowflakes yourself. Yes, she better. Her snowflake was so beautiful, my eyes pop out of my head. Exactly, she's really passionate about this too. You should... But so what? Uh-huh. What does it matter if it's gorgeous, if it's not on time? No one will see them. I mean, she's not always late. Sometimes she just gets really inspired and forgets the time. I don't need an apprentice who follows her inspiration down a cliff. Normal or ugly snowflake are fine too. It all took the same time on the ground anyway. Beauty has time and place. This is not that place. Make snowflake, Noelle, both clouds must be full this week. Master goes to brew some coffee. Noelle watches her ugly snowflakes fall from the tree. She's not sure what to think of all that. A few hours later, Master is observing Noelle's snowflakes. The cloud is still rather slim, but has the makings of a mighty cumulus. So, how are they? Noelle is feeling a little hopeful. These are her best snowflakes yet. Below average. Noelle is no longer hopeful. I should have known. No good, huh? I didn't say no good. I said below average. Passable snowflake. Will it be really okay to send over snowflakes like these? Of course, only special occasion needs beautiful snow. For snow, New Year's, wedding, people will notice. But regular snow, no one care. Their only care is there. Huh, somehow being a snowflake maker is less glamorous than I thought. Only glamorous for grand snowflake masters. Now you know what it is. You still want to be apprentice? Of course! If you still have me, that is. Your snowflakes are crap, but you are fast. Welcome to my shop. Thank you. One more thing must be done. Legal stuff. You need license. Clear the test and I grant license. Then you get paid per cloud filled. Alright, let's see that test then. They walk over to another large snowflake tree. The design on this is more extravagant, and next to it is an even more extravagant one. You've already shown you can make low-tier snowflake. Now, you also make two kinds, and you are hired. They're kind of complicated. Bare minimum requirement. They're not too hard. Master conjures up a few snowflakes from both trees. See? No problem. Try yourself. Noelle tries the less complicated, but still plenty complicated one. But out comes something. It's a snowflake. But it doesn't look anything close to the example design. Reject it. Try more. And she does, but it just doesn't click for her. Perhaps you're tired. It's first day ever, and you failed half cloud. Go to rest. We try tomorrow again. What happens if I can't make these snowflakes? Can't hire you. Noelle's shoulders hunch a little. Then we practice more, like we will either way. But I want to grant you license, so I can pay you also. Isn't it fine if I just make the easy snowflakes? I can't pay you if you don't have license. Then you're apprentice only. Got it. Rest, Noelle. Tomorrow we try again. Alright, thank you. I'll be here first thing in the morning. As is correct. Good night. Good night. This isn't going to work. Noelle already knows it. Those two snowflake designs are too complicated for her. She'd need to practice who knows how long to get them right. But the problem is, she can't afford to do that. The only reason she could accept this apprenticeship was due to her promise of getting paid for her work. Is it back to delivering ads and scraping by for me? I knew this was too good to be true. I even hurt Ivy to do this. I should apologize. Maybe she has cooled down by now? Ivy's father opens the door, but unlike usual, he doesn't invite her in. Good evening. What brings you here? Oh, I was hoping to see Ivy. Is she home? Ivy doesn't want to see you. I'll let her know you dropped by though. Have a good night. He closes the door. She knocks on the door again, but no one answers. Yikes, she's that mad at me, huh? Noelle doesn't give up on that easily, though. She walks around the building to Ivy's window and climbs up via a fence. She's done this plenty of times. Whenever Ivy and her wanted a secret sleepover, she'd come in like this. Once up, she knocks on the window. Ivy opens the curtains, looking pissed. What do you want? Just to talk. Can you let me in? Ivy rolls her eyes and opens the window for Noelle. Say what you have to say, then leave. What did I do to receive this kind of treatment? You know what you did. I don't? I accepted a job offer. Was that so bad? Look, I know you really wanted an apprenticeship. And I should have waited for a better time to tell you. It's not the timing that's the problem. Why am I not allowed to be an apprentice without you? To snatch my dream away from me was the problem. But regardless of if I took it or not, you weren't going to get it anyway. Just get out. Listen, it's not even all that. It's just grunt work. Of course it's grunt work in the beginning. Yeah, okay, but it turns out I might not even get hired. Yeah, it turns out you have to clear this set of trials for a license. And I'm too dumb for it, so I think I have to turn down the apprenticeship too. Ivy just glares at Noelle. Yeah, so we're both out after all. And that's supposed to make me feel better, is it? Yeah, I betrayed you, but it didn't pan out anyway, so it's all good. What betrayal, Ivy? The second you knew I didn't get an offer, you should have gone and turned down yours. That's what a real friend would have done. We were supposed to do this together. You can't expect that. I need the money. Money and money. Yes, money. Do you know what it's like to not have any? We're not all born with silver spoons up our asses like you. That's it. I'm done with this conversation. Get out. I just want you to see this from my point of view. And insulting me is the best way to achieve that. Definitely. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't have said that. Even though it's true. Get out! What does it even take to put this past us? I'm sorry, okay? Sure doesn't sound like it. You couldn't even respect the fact that I didn't want to see you today. Get the fuck out. Fine. Noelle walks to the door, but then turns to look at Ivy again. Are we still friends? There's no response. Perhaps Ivy wasn't sure herself, or perhaps she thought the answer was self-explanatory. Once Noelle accepts that Ivy wasn't going to speak, she leaves. Was it over? Noelle can't say. I think for now, I should leave her be until she wants to talk. She'll want to talk eventually, right? I'm an idiot! I'm such an idiot! Good job, you moron! I lost a friend over a job I can't even keep. She thinks about how she's going to tell her mother about the license issue. Oh, no. I have to get it now. I have to. How did Ivy get so good again? She was always studying and... Oh, that's right. There's those old snowflakes on the mountains. Maybe if I study them too, something will click? It's not that she really believes in studying the old grades will help her. She just doesn't want to think about Ivy or go home and face her mother. So into the forest she goes. She runs until she is out of breath. And then she begins blindly picking up snowflakes, expecting a solution to all her problems to make itself apparent. But apparently the solutions were feeling shy tonight. All the snowflakes looked the same to her. She wasn't able to tell which ones were made by the old grades and which yesterday. What the hell am I supposed to even look for? Just detailed designs or perfectly formed ones? What even makes a good snowflake anyway? Master was right. Shit all looks the same on the ground. Fuck. Frustration and sadness was taking over. Noelle kicks the snow, sending a glimmering, sparkly snowflakes afloat. Fuck. Fuck you, Ivy. Fuck you and your dad. Fuck your whole family and all the generations to come. Good evening. But, well, this is lucky. Looks like I won't be dying alone after all. Noelle hadn't heard the guy approaching at all. But then again, she wasn't exactly paying attention. Pardon? Since we're both lost, now we can freeze to death together. I'm not lost. And as a snow sprite, she wouldn't freeze anyway. You're not? Wonderful. Then where's the village? You go north from... I'm terrible at directions. Can't you walk me there? Sorry, I really need to find myself some good snowflakes. Like this? The man conjures up a snowflake. The design is quite intricate. So this man must also be a snowflake maker. And a good one too. Figures, Noelle. Something like that. It's all yours. Can you take me to the village now? I suppose. Follow me. They start walking. Noelle is observing the snowflake. It doesn't reveal its secrets to her either. I'm Yule. Do you have a name? What a dumb question. Of course she does. Noelle. Not that I'm not glad to have run into you, but what do you need with snowflakes at this hour? Isn't it dangerous to be here all by yourself? I'm studying. But it's not really working out anyway. Really? You seem to be pretty dedicated. She really isn't. You know, I've studied snowflakes myself. Yeah, I can tell. Are you a master? No, I'm a grand... Ah, finally! We're here! He rushes inside the village. Noelle quickly follows. At last, we're safe. Million thanks, Noelle. No problem. What were you saying before? I don't remember. Something about you not being a master snowflake maker. Ah, right. No, I'm a grandmaster. Anyway, how can I repay you? Well, if you have any tips on making snowflakes, that would be great. You'll think about it for a bit. So I think you're having troubles? I can't get my license. The snowflakes for it are too hard. The man looks down at her, and also down on her, failing to hold back a smirk. Yeah, I suck. What about it? Ah, that's fine. There's a very simple trick to do it, though. I take it you're an apprentice here in this village? Yeah, why? Well, how about you try this? Before you start casting, close your eyes, cover your ears, and imagine the snowflake we want to make. That's it? Yup. It should help focus your mind. How about you try it right now? What template were you having trouble with? I don't remember what that snowflake looks like anymore. I can see why this isn't working out for you. Take a good look at the next time. And do what I said. I'll try, thank you. She said, full of confidence and excitement. Huh, it's been a long day, that's all. I'll be cheering for you. Come tell me how it goes. I'll be staying here for a few days at least. And I'm just going to magically run into you, huh? Nothing magical about it. Look how tiny this hellhole is. Sorry to hear it's not to your liking. It's not your fault. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some sleep to catch. Well, good night. Thanks again for helping me. Good luck with your trials. She'll need it. But for now, she'll return home and call it a day. Morning. Good tomorrow. Ha! You mock me, but the dumb one is you. Can't even make snowflake, can you? Let's see. Noelle isn't all confident that she can, so she shuts her mouth. Standing in front of the branch that gave her trouble yesterday, she observes the design carefully. It's really not that complicated. She closes her eyes and tries to recall the design in her mind's eye. It doesn't show up clearly, so she takes another look. This time she can remember it somewhat accurately. So she tries to conjure it up and... half-formed, ugly snowflakes are back. No improvement whatsoever. Useless. I knew this wasn't going to work. She tries again. Maybe she didn't focus enough? But the results are no different. Master starts telling Noelle everything wrong with her snowflakes. making it even harder to focus. Not enough fingers. You ignore detail. Looks very ugly. Like my wife. Look here, it's... Annoyed, Noelle blocks her ears with her hands and tries to recall the design exactly as it is. Oh! Oh, better, better! What? It's better! He inspects one of the snowflakes with a magnifying glass. Very better! Noelle, this is very, very better! Stunned, she looks at the snowflakes. They're really miles and miles better than the last ones. I did these? Really? Again, more of these ones. She conjures up more. Some of the snowflakes still look like ass, but majority of them look gorgeous. They're not exactly like the template snowflake, but rather more intricate and detailed. You even did the original design. Huh? I dumbed down this for you last night, but you did old one. Nice. I didn't even notice. Great improvement. Great Grandmaster quality even. Really? The good ones anyway. Some still look absolutely horrific. Now we celebrate with rum cola drink. Oh, I really like No worries. I take rum, you take cola. Haha. Alright then. While Master goes to the promised liquid, Noelle observes her snowflakes. I can't believe this. They don't feel like they're mine at all. These are incredible. I have to show Ivy... Ah, that's right. Never mind. Cheers! Cheers! To Noelle's better snowflakes. She pushes the sadder thoughts away and celebrates her new accomplishment. With Master. Okay now, the last type of snowflake. Final trial. Get it out of the way. Right. Just as before, she memorizes the new snowflake design and starts conjuring. Only this time, there isn't any sight of her new skill present. All the snowflakes look amateurish at best. Huh. Did I give you rum after all? Why so bad again? Let me try again. Same result. We celebrated too soon, I see. This was confusing. Did you get tired again? Well, I did focus really hard on the last ones. In sleep we learn things we practice in last day. Practice then makes sleep on it. Did the last your class time. Right, maybe that was it. Don't be disappointed like me. You make big progress today. Go sleep well. Only one trial remain. Then you can get license, and then you get paid. Such inspiring words, Master. I have ways with words. Now good night. But it's not even sundown? I don't want to see you before tomorrow, so it's good night. Alright then, good night. While she didn't get the last trial cleared yet, Noelle is in high spirits. I can do this. I can do this after all. I should find Yule. I have to thank him for his help. Maybe he has another trick up his sleeves too. And as if he had been waiting, Noelle spots Yule window shopping nearby. Hey! Hey! How's my loser snowflake maker in the making? Excuse you, lost wanderer in the mountains. I'll have you know, my trial today went great. Uh-huh, I know. Huh? And you're welcome. Something about the way he smiles makes Noelle uneasy. Yeah, your advice really helped me out. Sure, my advice. My advice got you making snowflakes like these. He flicks his fingers and a bunch of snowflakes fling at Noelle's face. They're exactly the ones she conjured up today. The successful ones, that is, not the failures. These... Uh-huh. Did you... Yep. Noelle's heart sinks. Cover your ears next time, you two, so I know when to start casting. It all makes sense to her. Why the snowflakes didn't feel like hers. Why they were suddenly so perfect. Of course, she couldn't have made them herself. Of course. Aw, why the long face? I'm not going to tell anyone. And since we're such good friends, I'll even help you clear the next trial. Then you'll get your little license. Isn't that right? Why would you do this for me? I'm just that nice. You do me a favor, I do you a favor. This favor is a lot bigger than me helping you find your way to town. Having led me here is actually a lot more important than you think. And casting low-level snowflakes costs me absolutely nothing. There's that word again, casting. It sounded weird. Aggressive even. Maybe it was because Yule wasn't from here, but everyone else, including Master, used conjure. Well, thank you. I should be going now. Then about tomorrow? Huh? The last try, remember? How are we doing this? I don't know if we should. Aw, come on, Noelle. Make my day. Turn down. No, thank you. Really? You're not going to pass without me. I'm okay with that. If I'm not qualified, then I shouldn't pass. And here I got the idea this meant a lot to you. What with your searching snowflakes in the middle of the night after all? I appreciate the sentiment, Yule, really. Thank you for trying to help. If looks could kill. So yeah. Thank you, goodbye. Noelle dashes home. Never had she ever felt such a chill before. The bad feeling persists for the rest of the day. Oh, sorry about my cat. He's here to cuddle. Sweetheart, you're still awake? Yeah. Is something wrong? Yes, something was in fact wrong. There wasn't going to be any money after all. Noelle had also taken for granted that Ivy's family would often invite her for dinner. So now they'd need to feed her every day too, meaning less food for the little ones. And those damn pipes just kept creaking and howling. It was especially bad today. It was surprising anyone could sleep after all, after someone had decided to pour themselves a glass of water. Yeah, I'm okay. Say, Mom, what should I do if this snowflake maker stuff doesn't pan out? I'm sure it will, but what if it didn't? Mother looks away, crossing her arms, as she often did when distressed. Well then, I suppose we'd just keep on going like this. Yeah. So, how's that restaurant doing? Think they need more ads delivered? Go to bed, Noelle. You'll be fine. This wasn't encouragement. This was an order. Yeah, you're right. I'll be fine. Good night. Noelle? Yeah? I'm not saying this to scare you, but if money really is tight, you've got a pretty face. Huh? I've had to do a lot for this family to survive. I know you'll carry your weight if that's what it comes down to. But none of that matters since you're going to become a snowflake maker. Right. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. Yeesh. Sleep does not arrive that night. Though, if it did, she'd have jumped awake anyway. A loud bang echoed from the kitchen, followed by a continuous hissing noise, though you couldn't hear it over the youngest children screaming. The kitchen is being flooded. One of the pipes has finally burst and was now shooting water everywhere. By the time Mother and Noelle get the scream to stop, everything is soaked. What on earth even happened? I don't know. It looks like some water froze inside the pipe and it cracked open? Froze how? I was just using it like an hour ago. I don't know. Oh, no. This is going to cost so much. We have to get everything dried and the pipe itself fixed. What if there's water damage now? I can't afford renovating anything. Noelle tries to soak up the water with some rags, while her mother is panicking. No, this isn't real. I'm having a nightmare. This is just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. The kids are following their mother's example and begin panicking as well. You'd think they've all been sentenced to death. That's how loud the crying is. Everybody shut up! No one shuts up. Shut up! It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Did you forget I'm an apprentice now? Mother stops howling, and one by one, the other 5 follow suit. But sweetheart, I thought you said... I didn't say anything. It was just the nerves talking. Really? Yes, just ask my master. I'm doing so great. Tears returned to her mother's eyes, this time from sheer relief. Oh, thank goodness! She launches herself at Noelle. Thank goodness, Noelle, you're the best! Soon, Noelle is being crushed under the weight of everyone trying to hug her, all at once. Little did they know, Noelle was a liar. After soaking up most of the mess, Noelle helps to put the young ones back to bed. Mother goes to sleep too, only Noelle remains awake. She is sitting with head in her hands, trying to come up with a way to fix this mess. Obviously, she knew there was no way she was passing that trial. Yule's offer pops up in her head, but she's quick to dismiss it. No, I'm not getting involved with that creep. She thinks about Ivy instead. Maybe if they could patch things up, she could help Noelle get the snowflakes right. But how could Noelle even ask? After how she had hurt Ivy already. And even if Ivy did help her study, it's not like they had poor any results before. No, it wasn't going to work, but Noelle really needed the money. Ivy's family was wealthy. Maybe Ivy could give Noelle a loan instead? Hey, I know I just broke your trust and you hate me, but could you lend me some cash and lots to fix it? I'm so screwed. There's a gentle knock at the door. Who on earth is it at this hour? She decides she doesn't want to know, and stays perfectly still. I know you're awake, Noelle. I could see you from the window. Are you kidding me? It's Yule? Now she definitely wasn't going to open the door. Yule appears behind the window and gives her a wave. How does he know where I live? Did he follow me home? No. This just gets worse and worse. Open up. Get lost! Let's not make a ruckus. Isn't your family asleep? What do you want? For you to open the door. You can either tell me or leave. I don't think you can afford to be so cold to me right now. Leave before I get my mother. Oh ho ho, your mother. Scary. Does she know about your inevitable dropping out yet? She doesn't, huh? Guess she wouldn't like that. Noelle's got something to tell ya. Stop it! Noelle opens the door to push Yule away from it. Ah, hello. Everything okay, sweetie? Everything is fine. It's just some drunks yelling outside. Okay, then go to sleep already. What follows is silence. Why are you like this? I tried being nice, Noelle. You chose to be difficult. Yule moves Noelle aside and helps himself inside the house. He observes the damp, wet mess that is their kitchen. Yep. This is all going to mold. Sorry about that, but I figured you needed a little motivational push. I'm sorry, what? Casually, as if he owned the place, Yule helps himself to the teapot. The firewood is too damp to light though, which is fine. He figures as he spots that there isn't even any tea in the house. Wow, you really have nothing, huh? You're welcome to leave if you don't like it. That's okay. It's just a little chilly. Noelle finds that curious statement. Isn't he a snow sprite just like her? How can he be cold? Then again, he did mention something about freezing to death when they met, too. Just who is he? Or what? So, now there is no need to pretend to be friends anymore. Let me tell you how this is going down. I have something you're going to do for me. And since I really prefer using a carrot over a stick, I'll get you that license once you're done. At this point, Noelle really felt like she couldn't refuse. They needed the money more than Noelle needed her morals. And she was sure Yule was going to make himself a problem no matter what. How about it? Are you game, or do you need to ask your mom for permission? What do you need me for? There's actually this little thingamajig, or two, that you can get for me. The thing is, they kind of belong to me, so I'll be needing them back. I doubt that. What's with that look? Nothing. So, what are they? These thingamajigs. And, where are they? I believe they are at your dear friend Ivy's place. So he knows about her friendship with Ivy too. Busy man this Yule. Busy and worrisome. You'll be paying Ivy a visit. Slip the thingamajigs in your pocket and bring it to me. You want me to steal from my friend? Or former friend, more accurately, though Noelle wasn't quite ready to accept that. Technically, they're mine, but yes, essentially. Don't be sad. They'll live without them. Even if I wanted to, which I don't, I can't go get them. Ivy and I aren't exactly speaking right now. I'm sure you can find your way around that. One is in their living room. The sick fuck has it displayed along with her other trophies. I still don't know what these thingamajigs are. They're glass spheres with either an eye or a finger inside it. I'm sure you've seen them. And just to be clear, I want both. Noelle tries to recall. There were all kind of weird stuff in Ivy's living room. Ivy's mother was not only a renowned snowflake maker, but a powerful mage. That's why she is so rarely home. When she wasn't stealing away imps, she was storing up to show off their snowflakes. All kinds of prizes and gizmos had landed in their living room from their travels. Nothing comes to mind. They're there. I've seen one from the window, and the other one should be somewhere in the house. I'll trust you'll get your hands on them tomorrow. I already told you, Ivy won't let me in. Besides, I have to be at the workshop. Well, guess what? You're going to make this work. I'll come pick you up after work. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's a date, love. Good night. Sleep tight. Yule doesn't wait for a reply. He just leaves. This isn't too bad, I guess. I was expecting something worse. There's still the issue of how do I get in the house, but I'll worry about that tomorrow. Exhausted, Noelle goes to bed. She doesn't get to sleep very long though, since she wants to be on time for work. After all, being punctual seems to be the only quality Master cares about. Morning, you look awful. Thank you. You're no catch yourself. Are you sick? Don't come in sick. I don't want disease. No, I'm just tired. If so, get to Snowflake. Final trial starts. Actually, since I can get my sleep, I don't think I learned those snowflakes yet. I think I'll just practice on the easy ones today. That is fine, but I can't pay you yet, even if you feel Cloud. About that, I'm not so sure I get it. Get what? Money? Yes, you don't. You're overseeing my snowflakes, so you know they're so passable quality. The only thing missing is the official license, so why can't I get paid? No license, no pay. But you'll be paying me for this same exact thing. Once I do have the license? Yes. Can't you make an exception for me until I do get it? No special conditions. Gets confusing and illegal and annoying. You get your license soon. Hold on to only a little more. It's just that there was this little catastrophe at home. Crying won't help you. Life is hard, Noelle. You need grit. With grit, you can go through even grey stones. Grit or not, Noelle makes low-level snowflakes all day long. For free. Unfortunately, as promised, Yule is waiting for her after she clocks out. Oh, look at your eyes light up at the sight of me. Let's get this over with. I've devised a simple little plan to get around Ivy's defenses. Even you should be able to do it. Alright, hit me. Can I really? Yule raises his hand, hopeful. As in, clue me in on the plan! God damn you! Oh well, maybe next time, huh? Let's go to your place. You're going to need some pen and paper. Mother is home, herding the kids. Oh, who's this? Well... a fellow apprentice. I hope you don't mind us doing some studying. He sure lies fast. Because we're doing it anyway. No, not at all. Feel free to use the kitchen. She vanishes somewhere, but the amount of noise in the house doesn't seem lessen at all. The kids are playing and squealing about something or another. It's clearly irritating Yule. And that makes Noelle happy. So what's the plan? You're writing Ivy a heartfelt, groveling apology letter. She's not going to read it. Noelle sits down to write it anyway. Nothing comes to mind, at least anything she hasn't already said. I feel like I'm just picking up another fight at this point. Dear Ivy, I've reflected upon our last conversation, and I want to apologize. Noelle rolls her eyes. I don't know. I still stand by what I said. Write it. Begrudgingly, she does as she's told. I understand how selfish I was and thoughtless. She's selfish and thoughtless too! I'm doing this all for my family while... No one cares, just write it. Making snowflakes isn't the same without you. I just want our friendship back, though I understand if you don't. Your pen isn't moving, Noelle. Well, the thing is, I don't know... I want it back. Or I mean, I do, but not if it means no towing to her completely batshit standards. Like if she had a miscarriage, she'd expect me to get an abortion. If it's babies you want, oh my god. If it's babies you want, I'll fill you up later. Just write the damn letter already. What? No! That wasn't an example! Write the letter, Noelle. But it's not what I want to say. Do you honestly think this has anything to do with that? All I need you is inside that house. You're going to write whatever it takes to achieve that. Screw your friendship. Oh, right. Now write. Neil composes the sappiest apology letter. Noelle doesn't agree with any of it. But she writes it all down, and then heads off to deliver the letter. Standing in front of their mailbox, Noelle hesitates. I think I should rewrite it after all. Fascinating. Neil snatches the letter from her and drops it in the mailbox. There, you're welcome. She'll read that and know I didn't mean any of it. If anything, my fake apology is only going to make her angrier. I doubt that. Now when she gets in touch with you, you will reiterate what we wrote. Yes, you will, and there won't be a single excuse or "but I" added. Fine, but I think it's not going to work. She's going to come to you, but since your house is such a pleasant place right now, you'll relocate to hers. And if you come out of that house without that at least one sphere, you're not getting your license. Do you understand? Yeah. I said, do you understand? Yes! Great. Now be a good girl and at home and wait. Maybe cut some onions and get the tours rolling. I can't afford any onions. And you seem so confident this is going to work. Am I supposed to believe a teenage girl's mind is somehow more complicated than this? She's 20. Whatever. Go home before I drag you there by the hair. I liked you better when you were pretending to be nice. Aw, poor Noelle. Why don't you go home for now? You must be tired. I am, and I will. Just don't get angry with me when this doesn't go the way you think. Let me worry about that. I'll drop by later. Wonderful. Can you not make it in the middle of the night this time? Neil doesn't deem Noelle worth responding to, nor saying goodbye for that matter. He just walks away without sparing Noelle as much as a glance. What's with the attitude? Aren't I doing you a favor right now? Though her own attitude wasn't any better. She goes home, thinking of all the things she wrote to Ivy. It's just not right. Why do I always have to be the one to apologize anyway? Later that evening, there's a loud knocking at the door. Please don't be Yule. Noelle opens the door. Already done with this crap. But the one standing outside is Ivy. She's holding Noelle's letter in her hands, in a state Noelle has never seen before. I got your letter. Oh crap. Noelle! She leaps into Noelle's arms. Oh crap, it actually worked. It is not that she isn't happy to see Ivy. She's just upset that Yule was right. And she is upset now. She'd have no excuse to not carry on with this plan. I didn't think you'd ever get it, you blockhead. I'm so glad you finally came around. Ivy looks at the mess in their kitchen. Hold up, what happened here? Noelle pauses. She can already see how this is going to look. Ivy's going to think Noelle is begging for her forgiveness simply because she needs money. Even so, Noelle doesn't want to lie to Ivy. Part of her still is hoping this relationship can be put back together. So if nothing else, she wants to give Ivy the opportunity to decide for herself what to make of Noelle. Do you really want to know? Of course, what is it? Her pipes were so old that they burst open after some water froze inside them last night. Huh? How's that possible? I'm pretty sure someone did it on purpose, though I have no proof. Like with an ice spill or something? But who here would have done that? There's only a handful of people around who can use magic. There's this guy who's been up in my case lately. He's not from here. Master? I mean, he is powerful, but... No. It's a other guy. I don't really know anything about him. He just showed up the other day. Ivy looks concerned. Okay, so... Noelle tells Ivy about Yule. How he showed up and helped her with the snowflakes. And how he wants Noelle to steal from Ivy. But she doesn't say a word about the apology letter being a load of bull. What on earth? What does he want with the spheres? He said they're his. Well, they're not. There's something my mom has to keep them an imp sealed off. They don't even have any monetary value. Huh. What do you think I should do? Tell him to get lost? Well, yeah, but what? I can't get this job without him. Noelle, you are not getting this job regardless. No, it's fraud. You're out. I need the money, Ivy. You'll be fine. You've always made enough somehow. That was before our kitchen needed to be repaired. It's okay. You'll figure something. Are you going to help me pay it? You know I don't have money. That's my parents. Honestly, it's your mom that should pay for the renovations anyway. She doesn't have the money either. Well, anyway, it'll be fine somehow. Maybe telling her was a bad idea after all. Tomorrow you will tell Master that you can't make the snowflakes. And then step down from being his apprentice. Huh? Why do I need to step down? He could still teach me. You can't afford it though? You have to make money. That's true. Yeah, so tell him the truth and he'll figure something out together. Okay. Come over tomorrow after quitting. I'll throw you a quitting party. There will be snacks and drinks. Okay, sounds good. Great, then good night. Good night. Damn! Ivy is a piece of shit! I mean, Yule is a piece of shit too. And Noelle is in a hard place. I don't actually like any of the characters in this game, which is rare. They're well written, but... I don't know. I don't like any of them. Okay. It's not like she's wrong about being a fraud, but... I don't know. I already promised Mom I'd take care of things too. But... I don't know. It's not long after Ivy has gone that there's another knock at the door. Well, here goes. Hi, Yule. You didn't stick to the plan. How'd you know? Because I just saw Ivy leave, alone. Didn't I tell you not to try to explain yourself? Listen, Yule. I think you should just leave. Now that's a statement no one wants to hear an explanation for. I've decided I'm not going to steal the spheres from Ivy. That... No, I already told her about you. What was that? I can't help you, and you don't have to help me. So let's just call it quits here. They'll expect him to blow up at her. To scream and get violent. Maybe wreck the rest of the house too, why not? What's wrong? Huh? What? You're not angry? Of course not.
You're just looking out for yourself. Why would I be mad about that? I'm not Ivy.
Oh.
But given that you're supposedly doing what you want right now, what's with the frown?
I don't know. I wanted to stay honest with her. Like, maybe that was going to help something, but she just completely refuses to see how screwed I am. I can't pull money out of my pockets.
So, what did Ivy say after you told her the letter was written by me? Oh, I see. That's some mighty selective honesty there.
She wouldn't talk to me otherwise, and I do want to be friends still.
Ah, yes. Friendships and honesty. Two completely unrelated concepts.
Don't give me grief over this. I suck, I know. I'm the worst friend ever.
No, don't say that. Isn't Ivy who makes it you so you can be honest?
I don't know, maybe.
You'll pet Noelle's head. There, stop crying. I want to take you somewhere.
It's kind of late.
Indeed, so hurry up and we'll get back here before your mom wakes up.
Assuming she just didn't. Fine, I guess. They walk into the forest, past the spot where Noelle first met Yule. Are you sure you know your way around now?
I guess we'll see.
Where are we going anyway?
Up there.
He points at one of the less steep mountains. Starting to regret my choice of shoes.
We're not going that high up. You'll make it.
They climb up until they reach a crevice.
Here we go. This wasn't so bad, was it? Now look over here.
At the very back of the place sits a creature perfectly still, a faint frost covering it. At first, Noelle thinks it's a statue, but further inspection reveals it's an imp, deep frozen in place. Yikes, what happened to this guy?
He got sealed away.
Well, he probably deserved it.
No, actually, he didn't.
No? Yule looks away for a bit, as if in deep in thought.
So, this guy here is my friend.
Oh. Oh! Then I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so rude. It's just that imps, well, you know, eat snow sprites and all.
Right, I am friends with this one. But anyway, he's the reason I need those spheres from Ivy's place. They're used to unseal him.
I didn't know.
That's because I didn't tell you. But mages don't just go around sealing imps at random.
Your friend must have been done something.
What he did was be at the wrong place in the wrong time. Ivy's mother needed to practice her sealing magic, and my friend happened to be nearby. And well, look at him now. Isn't she talented?
Are you sure it was her?
I was there, Noelle.
Then why didn't you stop her, or tell someone?
To what end? It's just a no-go imp, after all. Probably deserved it, right? Oh, don't be sad.
Why bring me here? Just to make me feel bad?
To persuade you to see your little exchange through and to the end. Isn't that obvious?
But like I said, I already told Ivy about you.
Just her? No one else?
Just her.
I don't see how that's a problem. Especially now that you've come clean and all. You can just blame me and get off scot-free. Bring me the spheres. I'll give you the snowflakes. Me and my friend get out of here and you make your money. Everybody wins.
Why does it feel like something is still off here? Ivy doesn't want me to stay as an apprentice.
If you get your license, are you really an apprentice anymore?
She'll still be mad.
Then help me just because. No? So, you do want me to clear the trial for you?
I just don't know if this is such a good idea.
Is that why you're talking to me now?
I brought you. You brought me here.
You didn't have to come. You want me to turn your head.
No,
Yes, you do. The second you started your unprompted brawling, I know you wanted me to tell you to do it anyway. You just needed me to give you the go-ahead. So go ahead.
I...
Do it anyway.
Noelle bites her lip. Yeah, she should do it, but no, she shouldn't. She glances down at her feet. It's not a nod. It's not. Honest. But Yule takes it as a nod.
Good. I'll hold you to it. Let's get out of here before your mom notices you were out all night.
Yeah. Yule gestures towards the exit.
You first.
They get back to the village, and Noelle pretends to sleep for an hour or two. Master is already at the workshop, as expected.
Coffee?
Yes, please. Will you do the trial today? No, not yet.
Why not? Don't stall. We got class to fill.
I know, but I think I just need some more practice.
Oh well.
He pours them both some coffee, while Noelle dabbles with snowflakes. Prep results, as per usual. So you're friends with Ivy's dad, right?
Yes.
Do you know her mom too?
Everyone knows her mom. What? She famous?
Oh, that's what you meant.
What else?
So she seals away a lot of imps.
Yes, if misbehave, she will do that.
What happens then? The imps just stay sealed until the end of time?
No. When imp repent, the seal come undone on its own.
And if the imp wasn't misbehaving in the first place?
Not get sealed then, obviously.
But if you do seal one,
why you ever do that? You don't. But I guess if you seal one and they got nothing to repent, then they never get out.
Wow.
May just have to unseal it then. But why you ask? Want to be mage? I can't make you because you got no talent.
No, just curious. It's just I heard Ivy's mother sealed some imp around here, and they have the spheres of it at home.
Right, not sure why the idiot dad keep that stuff on display. I tell him they get stolen one day. It'll be trouble then.
Do you think she'd ever seal someone just for the hell of it?
Not one chance. She's a serious person.
Yeah.
What's the matter today?
Huh?
Yes, nonsense. You don't try trial. Something on your mind? Speak.
Oh, the more I think of that sub-story Yule fed me, the less it makes sense. First he said those spheres belong to him, but now they're needed to unseal his friend? I don't know what he's up to, but Master seems convinced Ivy's mother wouldn't seal anyone for no reason. So whatever Yule wants with that imp, I don't want to know.
Hello, Noelle? Anybody home?
Oh, yeah. There's actually something I should tell you.
Tell me.
About those snowflakes the other day. I wasn't the one who made them. Yeah, it was this guy who I just met. He said he'd help me cheat so I could get a license. But I can't do that after all. Cheating.
That explains it. I was confused why the quality changed very drastically. Who was it? He very good.
Someone called Yule. He said he's a grandmaster.
I don't know any grandmaster by that name. But those snowflakes are master level easy. Why such scumbag then? Makes no sense.
Yeah. He said he'd help me if I gave him those spheres from Ivy's house.
What the? Why he want them?
He wants to unseal this imp sitting on one of the mountains nearby?
What? The crevice on the smaller mountain?
Yeah.
Why he want to do that? That thing eat children.
So much for being innocent, huh?
This Yule bad news. Where he?
He'll probably visit tonight. That seems to be his style.
Then I should also visit. Also, your progress in the trial is now 0.
Yeah, I figured.
Start over. Be glad I don't abandon you.
I am. Though I might have to drop out anyway, due to money issues.
Well, if so, spot is open later.
Thank you. They finish drinking the coffee, and Noelle quits being an apprentice, at least for now. She goes straight to Ivy's place to tell her about it. Cheers! They raise hot chocolate toasts. To my incredible failure as a snowflake maker. To better opportunities. Honestly, that was definitely the best opportunity that was ever going to come my way, but... yeah, now I just need to figure out how to tell Yule to back off. Yule? The guy I told you about? Master seemed a little worried too. He said he'd drop by tonight, just in case Yule shows up. Want to come too?
Fine. I know he's powerful, but I still think he's an idiot.
As promised, that evening Master shows up. Ivy rolls her eyes for no apparent reason. Thanks for coming.
I brought a special coffee. Brew it for us.
Don't tell her what to do. You're not her master anymore. Thank you. Wow, this is some fancy coffee. I want to try some right now. Soon there is coffee and a tense atmosphere.
So, what do you think of this coffee? What flavor?
It's wonderful.
Wonderful, not flavor. What flavor?
Noelle takes another sip. Chocolate? Kind of.
It's mocha. That's right, we taste mocha, chocolate flavor. This Yule, he coming or not?
I don't know. I thought he might.
What are you going to do if he does?
I don't know. We'll see. Great plan.
Why are you snarky with me? That must whoop for your ass too little.
Why, you stupid old... Ahem. The kids are trying to sleep. Can you keep it civil? There is a knock at the door. Master opens it before Noelle gets the chance.
Good evening. Hi. Come in. Coffee is ready and everything.
Yule looks around, clearly uncomfortable.
I wasn't expecting there to be a crowd. What's the occasion?
Noelle quitting her apprenticeship.
Interesting. I hadn't heard anything about that. Come sit. I am Master. Who are you? I'm someone who needs to borrow Noelle for a teeny tiny moment. So if you'll excuse us. Don't be stranger. You can talk here and drink coffee. It's kind of a private issue. No offense to anyone here. I take offense if you don't drink my coffee. Drink now, then you can go. It's a bit late to be Drink now. Excellent quality, from my hometown. You will like. Fine, hand it over then. I mean, thank you kindly.
He hands you a small, slightly chipped cup of coffee.
Hey, you like? You told it very good. What flavor do you think it is? It tastes like coffee to me. No, it feels special blend. What flavor? I don't know. Vanilla?
He smirks.
Well, so it be sometimes. Yes, very delicious. So, Noelle?
Yule gestures her towards himself and opens the door. The last thing Noelle wants to do is follow. If you have something to say to her, you can say it here.
Do you not know what private means?
Sorry, I'm busy tonight. Can it wait?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I'll find you tomorrow.
Yule gives them a small, most pleasant smile and leaves. Once his footsteps have faded, Ivy is the first to speak.
What's his problem? He said vanilla. I know Yule's secret now.
Crap taste?
I told you, this special coffee. It has both choco and vanilla, but so much choco only tastes chocolate, right?
So what?
It's my mix. It has magic.
Enough of your coffee. That guy was...
an imp.
What?
Imp can't touch Snow Sprite magic. It gets repelled off. I cover chocolate powder in magic. You'll only taste vanilla. Yule is imp.
He looks mighty proud of as he declares that, and not the least bit worried. I guess that would explain why he has an imp friend. But he doesn't look anything like an imp.
It must be illusion, probably. Imp's very good at magic. Got many trick. I had sensing imp around for days now. Now I know why.
I couldn't sense anything. Though something did seem off to me about him. If he's an imp, then go steal him away already. Why? He'd not do anything. He's harassing Noelle, and then, more than that, he's trying to unseal some other imp. If my mother were here, she'd have dealt with him on the spot. Your mother's such monster than that. Shut up. This is why you can't be apprentice, not a mage. You are impulsive and big emotion. What's that supposed to mean? I'm an artist. You don't need no artist, need worker. What should I do then?
Tell him to tell his friend to repent. Make him leave. Imp can't enter Snow Sprite village alone, so if you don't lead him back, he won't buy back. Very easy.
Easy to say, at least. He's not going to listen to me. I've already told him to leave so many times. He just doesn't.
Trick him then?
How?
You want to unseal friend? Say you help. But when outside, you run back home.
And then just never ever leave the village again?
You're not important. He wait for you outside always. Random nobody is what you are. How dare you?
No, I understand what he means. Honestly, if that's true, I'm relieved. Well then. Master gulps down the rest of his coffee and gets up.
Good night.
You're just going to leave? Nothing is solved yet.
Shut up. You give me headache. Noelle, come see me at workshop whenever. I will teach you make snowflake.
Who'd want to study under you? All you do is mass-produce garbage.
That's right, I do. Mass-produce money. That's why I didn't accept you. Why so mad? I did you a favor.
Some favor.
Big favor. Don't waste talent. You become... Just because your dad knows me. More fitting master is for you where somewhere. No skill issues. Just find them.
Well, that's good. That's what I thought. Okay.
All good?
Yeah?
Good. I go now. Good night then.
Good night. Master gives Noelle a big smile, then leaves. Is everything alright?
I'm not sure what to make of what he said. I mean, I know I'm too good for him, but isn't he still being a jerk about it?
I think that's just how he talks.
Necklace old coot.
Huh. Well, anyway, once that imp comes to bother you again, you know what to do. Not really? Stop worrying. It didn't sound too hard. We just have to get him outside, then leave him there. Right. They call it a night. All the coffee and worry render Noelle unable to sleep. For better or worse, this allows her to hear a persistent light tapping on her window. Irregular, but persistent. An overgrown branch hitting the glass, maybe? She tries to ignore it. In vain. Finally, she gets up, intending to snap at that damn branch off, but finds it's not a branch at all. It's Yule, throwing tiny pebbles at her window. Noelle opens it.
Huh, made you look.
Yule, it's almost morning. What do you want?
You to come out and play.
I don't know. Though, I guess I should keep up appearances. Fine, I can't sleep anyway. They walk around a little.
So, what's going on with us?
What do you mean?
I was under the impression I was to help you get that license. Yet Ivy said something vastly different.
Oh, Dada. Noelle racks her brain for an excuse, but it doesn't go unnoticed by Yule.
Change of heart, I take it.
No. We're still on, honest. I mean, you already know Ivy thinks I quit.
Your master didn't object to what she said.
Ivy says stuff like that all the time. Maybe he thought it was a joke. I don't know.
Why were they there anyway?
Well, why not? Believe it or not, I do have a social life. He looks at Noelle. His expression doesn't betray any of his thoughts. He wouldn't harm me, would he? Not while he needs me to get those spheres.
You're an edge.
I'm tired. Thanks to someone, I've been sleeping like crap lately.
I'll be out of your hair soon. There's nothing stopping you from entering Ivy's house anymore. Honestly, I was kind of hoping you'd have gotten it done yesterday, but oh well.
Tomorrow. Or today, I mean. After I wake up.
Don't you mean after... Don't you mean after work?
It's a day off.
Ah.
Did you buy it? I can't tell.
Then I should let you go back to sleep.
Meet you at the mountain?
Huh.
No?
No. I'll meet you here, stupid. Sweet dreams.
Good night. She makes it only a couple steps away before...
You've been good to me, Noelle.
Not really. Thank you.
It hasn't been that long, but we're friends now, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
That's all. Sleep tight.
He did not mean that. Don't mess with me. Don't. The sun is just climbing above the horizon when both Noelle and her mother arrive at the front of their door. Goodness, what are you doing outside at this hour? Wait, did you leave the kids at home by themselves? Well, only stepped out for a little bit. They were all asleep anyway. Noelle
Noelle, what if they woke up? They're not infants, and they'll live. You don't understand. They'll be scared to find themselves all alone. They're not alone. There's 5 of them. So, I'm too tired for this. Oh, working nights just kills me. When did you say you'll be getting paid again? Oh. It's been a while now. I'm getting a little worried. I'm working on it. Don't worry. Good. I can't wait. Well, I'm gonna head to bed. Since you're up, could you fix the kids some breakfast? Sure thing. Sweet dreams. Ah, why didn't I just tell her it didn't work out? I'm digging myself into a hole. I have to figure something out. I have to. But first, I need to get this Yule stuff started out. He was acting kind of off. That can't be good. After scavenging together enough food for the kids, Noelle leaves to visit Ivy. Ooh, I know that look. What's eating at you? It's just the money, or lack thereof. Same old, same old. Listen, it'll be fine. Also, I think you'll know something is up. How so? I don't know, just feelings I got. You already met with him? Yeah? Noelle, don't do that without me. The guy's an imp. What if he ate you up? Well, he didn't, so... Anyway, we're going to unseal his friend today, or so I told him. So let me show him the spheres, so he'll trust me. Seems a little risky. He might just kill you once he sees you have them. He said imps can't touch snow sprite magic, and aren't the spheres just that? Come on, I tell him I have them, and he's going to want to see them. This is such a bad idea. Huh, who's the pussy now? There's a massive difference between being a pussy and having common sense. Boo! Meow, meow, meow. Ah, fine. I got it already. Ivy goes to grab both the spheres. Here, I'm going to lie in wait in the mountain, just in case something goes wrong. So I can ambush him if needed. But if you manage to lose him after that, don't worry about me. I'll sneak back home on my own. Do you know where the seal imp is? Yeah, I know the one. It's the one that ate a child. I wonder what kind of things Yule has done too. If anything. Don't worry, I got your back. There's plenty of good spots to hide in there. Alright. 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 Alrighty. Alright. Get going before I lose my nerve. With the spheres in tow, Noelle goes to wait for Yule. Though Yule is already here by the time she arrives. Looking a little nervous there. Did you get him? Noelle takes the spheres out of her pocket and offers them to Yule. She wants to see if Yule can touch them or not, to ease her own mind. Then she realizes that if Yule isn't an imp, he'd still want to unseal that other imp. So she quickly retracts her offer and shoves the spheres back into her pocket. Right, how about you hold on to those? Yeah. He didn't reach out for them at all. So he didn't step back either. Is something the matter? Not at all. Then let's get going, shall we? Noelle drags her feet as they go. The frozen landscape offers very few hiding places. Losing Yule was going to be a challenge. What's keeping you? You're falling behind. It's the lack of sleep. Sooner than Noelle would prefer. They're climbing up the small mountain. Oh crap, we're already here. She looks around to spot Ivy, but can't find her. Now break the spheres. Huh? I need the iron finger from inside them. Smash them onto the floor or something. I was under the impression you borrowed them for a bit? What on earth gave you that impression? Just break them. I don't know about that. Let me think about it some more. Do as I said. The tone of his voice is calm, but ice cold. This is going to get ugly. Let me think about this some more. Noelle turns to leave, but Yule grabs her arm and yanks her back. Before he
she has the chance to protest, there's a small flurry of snowflakes flying right at Yule's face.
What the?
The surprise makes him let go, and Noelle dashes away.
We didn't want to play that way.
Yule creates snowflakes too. A lot of snowflakes. It's like a blizzard. Somehow it made its way into the cave, and Noelle can't see at all. She's blindly fumbling about against the wind and snow when Yule catches up with her.
Let's try this again.
He pulls her head back by the hair.
Break the spheres.
Noelle won't. Instead, she's kicking and screaming, though it doesn't seem to bother Yule too much. He tries to pull the spheres out of her pocket, but his hand gets violently repelled away.
Okay, fuck this. You can either work with me, or I'll throw you off the damn cliff.
The blizzard picks up, pushing Noelle towards the entrance, which is where she wanted to go, just not so fast. Too fast to hold on to anything. Surely the spheres would break on impact, just like Noelle's neck when she hit the ground. I give! I'll do it! The wind lets up a little, just enough for the friction of her feet to keep her in place. Then the blizzard suddenly stops altogether. Noelle, who was pushing against the wind, trips over herself with a yelp. The reason for the sudden cease is that Ivy has jumped on Yule from behind, and the two of them were busy wrestling, Ivy clearly on the losing end. Let go of her!
No!
Huh?
Idiot, go home!
Oh, that's right. Yule needs the spheres more than he needs either of them dead. That's right. I'm going right now. She makes a big show about leaving, and then bolts. Yule would launch right after her, but Ivy's holding him back. He isn't able to cast the spell either, since his hands are busy defending and keeping Ivy at bay.
Ah, get off me, woman!
Having had enough, Yule grabs the back of Ivy's neck and slams her face onto the floor. Yeah, that was going to leave a mark. Ivy blacks out for a hot second, and Yule takes the opportunity to go after Noelle. Noelle knows she can't outrun Yule and his magic, so she's desperately looking for a place to hide. But there's nothing, absolutely nothing. The trees aren't wide enough. The snow shows her footprints. Unlike Ivy, she can't even blind Yule with her crappy high of her snowflakes. It's hopeless. I'm not about to die over one fucking imp. Are you kidding me? I should just give him the spheres, I should. She reaches a common path, her footprints mingling with all the others now. Desperate idea struck her. She takes one of the spheres and flings it backwards, towards where she came from. Yule should spot it just fine, then she jumps off the path, back onto the untouched snow, and covers behind a small evergreen. From there, she uses what little snowflakes she can make to cover her tracks with the path where she is. She knows, should Yule look around, he'd surely find her, but hopes that Yule assumes she continued running along the path. It doesn't take long until she can hear Yule approaching, so she holds her breath as to not create any fog, and looks away just in case he can feel her staring. Or maybe she's just scared to look. Sure enough, Yule spots the sphere. He takes off his overcoat and throws it on the top of the sphere, engulfing it in the fabric. Then, tries to lift the fabric, but nope. The sphere shoots out, sending the coat flying.
God fucking damn it!
He tries a few more times, but it's futile. Next, he positions himself behind the sphere, opposite of where he wants it to go, and he gives the sphere a gentle kick. The sphere, of course, repels Yule's foot, like two identical poles of a magnet. He hisses in pain, but since his foot didn't give way, the sphere did instead, launching forward. Yule decides that he can work with this and proceeds to kick the sphere towards the mountain. This was going to take a while. After he's sufficiently far away, Noelle comes out of hiding and runs back to the village with all her might. Master is bellowing a happy metal song in the privacy of his workshop when Noelle bursts through the doors. Learn to knock! You've got to seal Yule! This again? He done nothing! He tried to kill me, and Ivy! Yeah, Ivy's still there, you have to help! His demeanor shifts immediately. We go! Yule has to run into a minor inconvenience. Sure, he could force the sphere forward, but upwards a mountain? Not so much. It kept either falling back down or getting stuck on ledges. His limbs were becoming a bruised and bloody mess too, from all the damage he had taken punting the sphere. Yule! So you went and got a friend. Why you hurt Noelle and Ivy? Masher was going to reason with him? Noelle wants to scream. It's just a misunderstanding. Where you get that sphere? I found it. Should not steal it? No, I found it. Isn't that right, Noelle? You were trying to steal it. And you pulled my hair and you were going to push me off a cliff and... That never happened. He looks at Noelle. Her hair and clothes are a mess. But other than the bruises from when she fell down, there's nothing that couldn't have been from any old fall. She was going up and down a mountain after all. Of course she might have just tripped. He couldn't justify stealing Yule with evidence like that. Sphere belongs to a friend of mine. Give it back. Finders keepers. Not very friendly. Just steal him off. Where's Ivy? Must have gone home already. Nels ascends the mountain. He lets her go, since he is busy pretending to be innocent. Ivy? Ivy, it's me. Where are you? Over here. Behind some ice pillars sits Ivy, holding a chunk of ice to her face. Oh no, Ivy, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? No, is he gone now? I got Master here, but he won't heal him off. Are you kidding me? They're right outside. Ivy and Noelle return to Master, who is still poking and prodding Yule for a reason to seal him. It is only after he sees Ivy's face that he has had enough. You did that. Nonsense. She did it to herself. That is enough lies. He starts conjuring up a sealing spell. Yule doesn't take kindly to that and begins raising another blizzard. But Noelle digs out the remaining sphere from her pocket and throws it at Yule. Before it comes into contact with him, it repels off, but the distraction is enough to interrupt his casting. Master finishes the spell just fine enough, and soon Yule is deeply frozen in place. Hurry, we take piece off, or it come undone. What? Piece of Yule, tear it off! Noelle hurries over to frozen Yule, but can't tear anything off with her bare hands. Ivy picks up a sharp rock and strikes Yule's ear off. Master wastes no time conjuring it up inside a sphere. And then they all just kind of stand there for a bit. Ivy's the first to speak. I told you should have just stealed him yesterday. Never steal innocent. He wasn't. We didn't know that. Look what he did to me. Did to Noelle. It's bad, yes. But we seal everyone we suspect soon I seal you. Because someone says you did something. You already knew he was harassing Noelle. It do no good to jump extreme measures. This time I am wrong. But other time you might be. Back me up, Noelle. I'm not touching that argument with a 10-foot pole. For crying out loud, we could have died. Noelle picks up the 3 spheres. Looking at you now, all sealed away, Noelle feels both glad and at loss. Well, there goes my meal ticket. What's the matter? Can we move him up to the crevice? Why? Let him rot here and fucking shatter for all I care. I don't know, his friend is up there too. I mean, if I was going to be sealed away, it would be nice to have you there with me, you know? Thanks. Good idea. If he repent, it's all good. He's not going to. Never know. He and Noelle haul Yule up to the crevice. Ivy doesn't help, in fact. Once they are done, she punches him in the face with a rock, leaving a dent. Ivy! Stay back, don't fight me on this. I'll punch you too. Definitely will never make you mage. Well, your judge of character sucks anyway. Ivy and Master argue all the way back home. A few days have passed since then. Noelle visits Ivy after running some errands. You look exhausted. Let me find you a snack. Thank you. Soon there are some sandwiches and tea. Rough day again? A little. No, this is less about being rough and more about the minuscule pay. I spent so much time just looking for someone who needs something. All in all, a grand old waste of time for a couple of coins. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you tell your mother yet? I can't tell her. She's going to suggest some gross alternatives. I didn't realize it's that bad. But you know, I've been thinking about getting a snowflake maker license myself. That's nice. I'm sure you'll get it, no problem. Yeah, but there's one issue. I don't produce enough snowflakes for it to be worth it. Like, I'm going to make snowflakes that look incredible, and then maybe have a cloud of 2 for a special occasion. But with an output like that, I'd rather just be an artist. Makes sense. But, listen. Yeah? What if I had an assistant? Someone to fill my cloud quota with some real crappy snowflakes while I focus on making stunning ones? Is that allowed? They call it that delegation. It's just business. Noelle feels a burning sensation around her eyes. Do that for me? It's going to ruin your image, delivering such crappy snowflakes the majority of the time. Who cares about everyday snowflakes? All that matters are the special days. So how about it? Work under my name, and I'll pay you for every cloud you fill, fair and square. Ivy! Noelle jumps into Ivy's arms, bawling her eyes out. Thank you, thank you! Heh, now we're business partners. Yes! Let's go talk to Master, right now. I hope he'll let you take the trial even if you're not his apprentice. The old bastard owes us that much. Finish up your sandwich. We've got a business to start. Thank you, Ivy. I'll mention it. No, seriously, thank you so much. Enjoy your life under my shadow. That's fine. My coins will reflect your shine, and that's enough for me. Oh, that's so sad. Sure enough, Ivy gets her license without a single hiccup. She still aims to get taken under Master, who can help her reach greater heights. Noelle knows she'll never make it herself, but she's fine with that. If she was being completely honest, she never cared much for snowflakes in the first place. Her interest in them was based on Ivy, and the possibility of getting paid. With their new system in place, they were both happy. Ivy focusing on perfecting her craft, Noelle focusing on making a living. And what do you know? It worked out perfectly for them. They got to keep making snowflakes together, just like they had always wanted. Ivy and... Oh boy! This was a lot longer than I expected, but it was really well written. I enjoyed it. The characters also redeemed themselves by the end of it, except Yule, which I was expecting. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye!